one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Fucci, happy birthday. Habla tu crema. Porque si no te hablo ahorita, no vaya a ser que te salgas mañana y no te alcances. Happy birthday. Que Dios me lo bendiga. Que Dios lo conserve, Dios lo bendiga, Dios lo llene de gozo y de paz. Y que todas estas cosas que están alrededor de la atmósfera, del aire y del viento que está, estas enfermedades, que se retiren y que no me lo dañen. No es como cualquier día, es un día más de vida que Dios te dio para estar aquí en este mundo y seguir adelante con tu vida personal y tu vida espiritual, con tu vida personal y tu vida espiritual, con tu vida personal y tu vida espiritual.
Fucking love. And I gotta start getting creative too. She's like, throw that stuff away, and I'm like, I just learned how to like find magic compartments and just put like posters and like I don't even know what these are. I started fucking up my wife's calendars too. My wife tries to buy me like nice calendars and I just keep fucking them up. Just find space and get creative and store everything. We both have to live together and like comfortably and like this is like my zone to do stuff, you know? Like this is a new one I just started, but like I go through these like relatively fucking quick, man. This one I started on the 26th and it's already like done. Like, but like all the stickers that I make are like on here, you know? It's just like the Terminator, that piece. Like I started studying that and then I started like actually like studying the fucking parts. Like it's all made up shit, but like
oh my god,
this is all it takes just to get like a painting done, you know? It's just like I don't know if I remember any of this shit, but I just draw it out and like some stuff sticks and then other stuff don't, you know? It kind of sucks because like I ended up drawing myself into my own world on accident, so now I have no sense of identity. I think like anytime you realize shit like this is like right here, realizing you're the worst part of yourself. It's like you're always gonna be battling yourself, so it's like if there's something bad, it's usually yourself. Like it's like some internal shit.
That's so sick.
It's psycho shit. It like looks like off the back. I try to do it where I understand it. You know, you have to fucking think fourth dimensionally, and my shits are flipped upside down. Like if you go to the early ones, you can see like the progression of me learning how to draw. Cause like the beginning ones were just not very good at all. Like usually when I have like a bad day or some shit, I'm going through something, I'll just pick a random one, you know? So I'll just pick this one out and I just like, oh, I wonder where I was at. Just cause it shows you where you were at, you know? You're struggling always.
So initially meeting him, let's see. So he's from, or was living in Fontana, and he moved to the city of Highland. Now, where they lived, there was a brick wall that runs down Pacific. And all I had to do was jump the wall to get to where they lived. So I decided, I was like, okay, I'm going to just go down there. So I skate over there to his house. I knock on the door. Richie opens. He gives me the strangest look. Like not like stranger danger, but like, why are you here? And rather than asking me this, he didn't say anything. He just kept looking at me. And all I said was, your brother said he has a brother who also skates, and for me to come down and meet you. After I said that, he still gave me a weird look, kind of raised his eyebrows and shrugged his shoulders and said, okay. And he led me into his room, and then we watched skate videos. So that was basically the start of it. You know, him being very creative, and where we grew up, we didn't have a lot of resources, and we didn't have a lot of things. So it was more or less like, you know, what can you create from your own ideas in order to keep yourself entertained? And we used to, like, do wild stuff. I mean, building stuff. Oh, man, he used to build the sketchiest things out of stuff in his backyard or whatever he can find, or we can skate. Like, he'd make a flat bar or some bootleg ramp out of a piece of wood and a Stater Brothers shopping cart, and we would skate that until finally something broke. It was good times for sure.
Art, but it's that figuring out what the fuck art is, and art is anything that emotes any emotion. So everyone's an artist. Like, my wife's an artist. She cuts hair, and that's an art. And you make fucking pizza, that's an art. You know, like everything is art, so nothing is art. You know, so it's like put a different name to it. That's what grime was. In the beginning, I didn't want to name it art, so I called it something else so I can find it easier, you know, so I called it grime. And instead of calling it art, I called it grime. But now people are calling it grime art, which is kind of its own thing, so it's created its own movement on accident. And instead of being like very petty about people copying your shit, it's like, fuck, look at all the people that are copying your shit. Instead of saying fuck you to every little person that's kind of like inspired by your work, fuck, at the end of it, it's like, you can probably do something bigger. That's where my head's at, you know? It's like, what can I do with all these kids and all these followers that are fucking like backing you, you know? It's like, fuck, let me figure out what good I can do with that shit and like create it, you know? But it'll create itself. I won't even know. I might not even be a part of it. I'll just be a person that kind of started it, and that'll be it, you know? Because I'm a product of the internet.
Listen to your breathing. Fuck the internet. I'd rather walk in shame. Add to the culture. Remember mistakes. What's the budget for fun? No more inspiration. It's not about the money. The money just supports the fun. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Bruce Wayne is dead. Do the best. You today, beach ball of death. Surviving in style. Awake again. again. My reflection in my coffee. Dreams. One order today. Pay this bill, pay that bill.